What moment turned you into the villain in everyone else's story? It started on a Friday afternoon. My kids stood in the doorway with their backpacks still on and said they didn't want to go to their mom's place anymore. That had never happened before. We had shared custody. Weekends were routine. No drama, no complaints. So I knelt down and asked the only thing I could think of. Did something happen? They didn't answer right away. They just looked at the floor. Finally, my son said her boyfriend made them uncomfortable. Then my daughter said he told them not to tell anyone. That's when my chest tightened. I asked them to explain. Slowly, carefully. They told me he would call them into his room, tell them it was a game, and make them change clothes while he held up a phone. He'd tell them it was just for fun. Then he'd give them candy and send them away. They didn't understand it at first, but they knew it felt wrong. When they finally asked him to stop, he lost his temper. One slap, enough to make the message clear. They ran to their mom in tears. She told them they were overreacting, said they were trying to sabotage her relationship, said I must be putting ideas in their heads. That night, I called the police. The officer who showed up wasn't a stranger. He was family, and he told me the same thing, that accusations like this ruin lives. That jealousy makes people say ugly things, that I needed to calm down. I realized then that no one was coming to help us. So I sent my kids to stay with my parents, and I made a choice I knew would change everything. I had two acquaintances, men with pasts they weren't proud of, but rules they lived by. When I told them what happened, neither asked for proof. They just said when. We waited until the house was empty except for him. I didn't go there to hurt anyone. I told myself that over and over. I just wanted proof. I wanted those images gone. But when we confronted him, he started talking. Too much. He admitted the photos weren't just for him, that there were others, that copies were already prepared. That's when something in me broke. I don't remember every detail after that. Just shouting, hands pulling me back, the sound of my own breathing on the floor. I knew what it looked like from the outside. A man who took the law into his own hands. A criminal. A monster. But all I could think about was this. If my kids hadn't spoken up, no one would have stopped it. One of the men told the other to get me home. He said some people are built for consequences. I looked at him and nodded, because in that moment I understood exactly what he meant.